Hi there, welcome back. Today I'm excited to do this video. I hope it's going to be informative for you as we are coming up into the holidays. The holidays are the time we can get a little zhuzhy with our makeup, and a lot of times we want to rock a red lip. Today I want to go through a whole slew of products to help you decide which type of red lip is going to be best for you. So if you're interested in this, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. The first one that I want to show you, I'm going to go from like the lightest application to the most intense. So the first one I have to share with you is lip oil. This one is by Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Cedar Rose. For this, I would recommend that you put it over top of a lip liner. So I have a couple here to show you. The first one is from NYX. This is the Line Loud lip liner, and this is in the shade On a Mission. It kind of teeters on a blue red to a neutral red. The second one is NYX Lip Pencil in the shade Hot Red. This is a true red. And then my third, which is my favorite if you want a blue based red, is the shade from Milani Bordeaux. So here's the three. We have the NYX Line Loud, the NYX Red Hot, is that what it's called? Hot Red, Red Hot, Hot Red, and then we have Milani Bordeaux. I'm going to go in with the middle, which is, actually I'm going to go in with the NYX Line Loud. I would say this one probably is a little bit more of a blue based. This one is a true red, and this one is 100% a blue base, the one from Milani. So let me go ahead and line my lips. This Line Loud formula is really nice. It's really creamy. So there's the lip liner. With red lip liner, I would do it before your makeup application, so that way if you mess it up, you can wipe it off without disturbing your entire face. And also, yeah, it's a little bit uneven. Whatever. The best thing I can tell you and encourage you is just be confident. Don't think, just do. Because when I start to think, I start getting shaky. Okay, so here is the lip oil. It is red, but it's got just the slightest tint. It's not extreme, which is why this is the first one I am showing you. It's going to give you a lot of shine on top of whatever lip liner you use. Now, you could use it by itself, but it's not going to give you very much pigment. Maybe you don't want a lot of pigment. Maybe you do just want a shine over top. This would be an excellent choice and definitely the lightest application in the group of what I'm going to show you. Okay, the next option I want to show you is from NYX. This is, so we've had a lip oil. Now we're going to go into a gloss. This is their Butter Gloss Metallic in the shade, I think Blood. Yes, this was from their Halloween line, but the reason I picked this is because it has some of that metallic sparkle in it. This you could wear by itself, but again, you're going to get a very light pigmentation from the red. So I'm going to put this over top of the same lip liner. Okay, so you're going to get that same shininess, but this time the gloss has a tad more pigment. As you can see, the lip oil to the gloss. And this one has some of that shine in it. I'm sorry, I try my best. But this is another good option for if you want something on top of a lip liner, but to add a little bit of oomph to the look. You are going to get a touch more pigment than you would with the lip oil. So here's another option. They also have just regular red shades. I picked this because I wanted to show you something that has a little bit of that metallic reflect in it. I know that they have a lot of other shades. They have True Red. You could find an orangey red gloss if you are someone who prefers a more orange-based red. And they also have darker ones. So a gloss on top of your favorite red lip liner, it's going to give you a punch, but also will fade well because that lip liner is going to last longer. So let me wipe this off and show you a third option. So here's a really nice third option. This is from CoverGirl. This is their Clean Lip something. I'll have to put it on the screen. I can never remember the actual title. This shade is in Iconic Ruby. I would definitely encourage you to wear a lip liner with this. Here's why I like it. Because it is satin, it's creamy. So when I put it on, as you've seen, I can kind of take my finger and blend the lines so that it's not so harsh. But because it is satin and creamy, it is going to smear easier. So I would recommend pairing it with a liner to give yourself some definition and kind of a barrier between your lip product and your face. Right now, I don't have one on because I wanted you to see as best as I can the true color of this lipstick. Pretty much everything I think that I've gotten is like a true red versus a blue based or orange based. I actually have a not a very old video, but a couple years old that you can go check out that I actually talk about red versus neutral versus blue based red lipstick. So go check that out if you're kind of like, what does that mean? How do I know? Check out that video. But again, I like this because of the blendability. But on the flip side, the catch-22, you probably should wear a lip liner with this kind of a satin formula. So here's another tip. If you put on a red lip, you get a little bit outside the lines. Take a very small angled brush, dip it in just, again, this is why you should do a red lip before doing the rest of your makeup. Dip it in just a little bit of micellar water and essentially trace your lip. Here is another option. This is from Milani. This is their Color Fetish line. This is in the shade Poppy. Now, what I like about this is that it still has the creamy feel on your lips, but the actual finish, I know this side's a little wonky. It's okay. The actual finish is less of a glossy look. This one from CoverGirl is intended to have that satin finish to where you still see the glossiness even once it's on the lips. This one from Milani almost dries down more. If you can see in the reflection from the light, this one is CoverGirl. See how you can still see the glossiness? This one from Milani doesn't have that. So the finish of it is a little bit more matte, but I still feel the creaminess and it still has the blendability. So if you want something kind of a hybrid of something that looks matte but feels creamy, then you would probably do well with the Milani. So that's one tip. Take an angled brush, a little micellar water, and just clean up around the edge. This is probably my favorite because it can be a 2-in-1 product. These are the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayons. This one is in the shade Own Your Empire. And what I love about this is that they have a very pointy tip. And if they don't, they start to lose it. They come with a built-in sharpener at the bottom of the product. So what I like about this is you can draw your line and then fill in with the exact same product. Oh, I love that. This is probably, to me, the easiest one for application. In feel, it's very much on the same plane as the CoverGirl Satin and the Milani, but the finish is much more of the CoverGirl Satin. Maybe just a hair less silky, especially as time goes on. Because it is a Superstay, it does dry down a little bit, but you still have that blendability and silkiness at the beginning of the application to finesse it and to fix it and to get it in place how you want. Like if you mess up, you've got that little bit of error time basically to fix whatever mistake you make. And now it is starting to dry down and I'm starting to lose a little bit of that. And as time goes on, like this one, definitely let it dry down because it's going to give you the best performance out of the product once you let it dry down. And I love that is kind of this dual product because you do have that pointy applicator and there's a lot of good shades in this. I think something about Heels is a darker blue based red. I can't remember, but I know I had more of these at the house prior to the fire. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite red products to use. Now we're going to get into the last two products, and these are going to be the longest wearing. The take you from point A to point B throughout your day, regardless of what you're doing. The second to last option, you have no playtime. You really got to get in there and get done what you need to get done as you're applying it. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Lip Stain. This one is in the shade Atomic Love. This is dry. This is a little sticky. In fact, this may be a good option for under the lip oil if you want a little bit of shine, which it kind of does have a little bit, but okay. Here we go. So there is a little bit of whatever that's called, transfer. Wow, my brain was like, nope, we're not doing words today. But let me tell you, this, I can feel that it has dried on my lips. See the stick? See the stick? It's a really beautiful color though. Honestly, some of the transfer may be also that I have put this over top of whatever residue is left from the 40 other products that we've tried in this video. If you would like something that is going to be long lasting, is going to fade throughout the day because it is a stain, so it's not like a solid product that's going to hang all day, but will give you impact from the start and then will slowly fade throughout the day, but still leave you with a wash of color on your lips. A stain may be a good idea for you. I really like this one from CoverGirl because I feel like it does the job it's meant to do. Like I could even, let's get a clean tissue and let's see what we get. Okay, there's a little bit, but still. Very natural. It kind of blurs really well on its own, even as it is fading throughout the day. But here's definitely a good option for you. If you kind of want to be like a one and done, I'm going to put it on, whatever it's going to be is what it's going to be throughout the day. You may enjoy a stain. So let me try to get this off and I'll show you the last one. Okay, I just thought I would show you. This is the stain after I've taken my cellar water to it and scrubbed my lips. Still have a wash of color. So a really nice option. I actually think I would like to try this in other shades. And our final option is a liquid lipstick. This one in particular is from Wet n Wild, the Mega Lash Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in the shade Missy and Fierce. So what I really like about this one, I also love the Maybelline Superstay Ink Liquid Lips, but I really like the applicator on the Wet n Wild ones. So if you can see, there's like this little indentation at the end of the applicator. It hugs your lip really nicely so that you're able to, kind of like the crayon, use this to create your lip line, and then you're able to fill it in with the rest. Now, what I also like about this is you do have, I wouldn't say a lot of playtime, but you have enough playtime to finesse it before it dries down and it's a matte, as it states. So because of that, I really like this option. This color is also a beautiful true red. Let's give it a kiss test. Hardly anything. There's a little bit of red right there. Let's do a tissue test. Very minimal. I don't even know if you can see it. It's so minimal. It's like a, right there. There's just a itty bitty bit of transfer. This is going to be your longest wearing with lasting pigment. That's the word I was trying to think of. Your longest wearing with lasting pigment. Probably what will happen with this is it will remain on the outside, but it may start to fade in the center depending on eating and drinking. But it wouldn't take a lot to reapply. I would just put like a little swish, a little dab. Kind of boop it out, whatever that is. Let it dry down. And then you're back to having a long lasting red lipstick. Like look, just then I took a drink. No transfer. So, to recap, lip oil, your lightest application, barely a wash of color, a really great option to add a little bit of shine to your favorite red lip liner. Gloss, going to give you a little bit more pigment, still not a full wash of color. Another good option to put over top of a lip liner with a little more hint of a pigment to it than the lip oil. If you would like a satin finish, definitely need to add a lip liner to give it a border so it does not spread across your face. CoverGirl clean lipsticks with a satin finish. You're going to see the shine left on your lip. If you would like that same creaminess, that blendability, but you want more of a matte look once the product is applied, Milani Color Fetish, their line. If you want a 2-in-1, something that is going to allow you to do lip liner and lip without having to have 2 separate products, Maybelline Super Stay Ink Crown. Don't forget, the sharpener is built in to the bottom so you can have that continued sharp tip for precise application. If you want something that's going to give you punch, it's going to last, but as it fades, it will look natural, but still leave you with a wash of color so that your lips don't look bare or patchy throughout the day, a stain may be the best option for you. If you want the full kahuna, the full punch, you want pigment all day, you want it to last, you want it matte, you want it to say, hello, I am the girl who wears matte liquid lipstick for the holidays. This is going to be your option. Great option is from Wet n Wild. Other one is the Maybelline Super Stay Ink Liquid Lips. Great, long-lasting, wonderful shade options. Mine is from Wet n Wild. Also, the lip liners. The NYX Line Loud, fantastic. The NYX Lip Pencil, Hot Red, a true red. If you want a blue red, which is going to give you a darker look, almost could also work for berry shades of lip products, you're going to want Milani in Bordeaux. And we've done it. I hope this has helped you to figure out which type of red lip is going to be best for you to have that festive look for the holidays and beyond. Also, this would be a good one for Valentine's Day coming up, so I'll probably repost this come Valentine's Day in February. So don't forget, go watch this video if you want to know what an orange-based red is, a true red, and a blue-based red. Go check this out. So thank you for watching. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.